agus we're 8,000 fáilte go Féile na Tána fiche sa hain. We're delighted to have your company for this very special online edition of Féile na Tána, our 7th festival celebrating the very best of Irish traditional music, song and dance. As you may know, we're based here in North County Louth in the Cooley Peninsula, an area long associated with Irish culture, music, language and literature. Myself and my husband John, curators of the festival, are living here in the Cooley Mountains overlooking Dundalk Bay. And this year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our brilliant performers are beaming in from all over Ireland. You're also able to join us from all over Ireland and all over the world, so feel free to comment below and let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to see your comments. We have a super lineup for you this evening, and we'd like to thank all the brilliant musicians who helped to make this possible and bring these performances and workshops into your home. Thanks to Mary Bergin, Dermot Byrne, Dónal Lunny, Gerry Banjo O'Connor, Kevin Burke, Brian Finnegan, Laoise Kelly, Tiarnán Dinkin, Robbie Harris, Edwina Guckian, Edel Louise Mulcahy and Mairéad. Also, just to let you know that although the workshops were launched earlier today, there's still time to register as those workshops are available for 1 month. Just go to our website for more info, which is www.feilenatona.com. Many thanks to Create Louth and the Arts Council for supporting the traditional arts. Bunaigh sult as an cheol Coirm ínta speisialta seo. Le cuidigh dé tíofaimid sibh ag Féile na Tána an bhliain se thugainn. Anis tá áthas orm, tús a chur leis an clár le set áling ó Laoise Kelly.
Hello everyone, I'm Laoise Kelly and I'm delighted to play a few tunes for Féile na Tána. Hi to everybody up there, sorry not to be with you and missing the big concert and meeting all the students at the classes. But here's a few tunes that might keep you going, and thanks to Zoe and John for putting it together really. And so I'll start with a tune called Sliabh na Man, and it's an old version that comes from the Goodman collection. And we'll play it for all the mothers and babies, and then a couple of jigs.
I'm going to play a couple of reels now. The first one is the Skylark and the second one, Roaring Mary. Nothing to do with me, hopefully. Well, I don't think so, but ask my family. They may think differently. These tunes were kind of made, were put together, I suppose, by a whistle player, Kieran Collins, many years ago, a great whistle player. And I'd like to play them for you for the concert.
Okay, next up is a set of reels that we got from the great Johnny Doherty. The first one's the Mary Sisters, and the second one is called Johnny's version of Bonnie Kate.
tunes. First two from Paddy O'Brien. Jig, The One That Was Lost. A reel called Larry's Favourite. And the last tune is called The Heather Breeze.
Hi there, everybody. This is Brian, and I hope you had a great day. Learning lots of super cool tunes and interesting technique from the amazing teachers at Féile na Tána this year. I had a great time recording my lessons, and a big thank you to Zoe and John for inviting me to come back and teach again this year. A couple of years ago I was down in Carlingford, and so I know exactly what goes on the ground down there. Amazing work that you're doing. Lovely music coming out of County Louth, and all thanks to you two of the nicest people in the world. So thanks for having me. I'm going to play two tunes as part of the Tutors concert. This first tune was inspired by a poem, a great poet called Billy Collins, and it dedicated to the life of a friend of mine who is sadly not with us any longer. But the poem really, it's called Tipping Point, and it was about reaching the very center of your life, however long that you have here on earth. Would you recognize it as a physical moment, a crossing over? So he likened it to perhaps rowing across the equator at night in a boat. So this tune is called Equator Light, and then after that we'll go into a little jig that I wrote for Ed Boyd's baby daughter called Amelie. Thanks again.
Slam you drop no wall and mass. Shawilin Baganish be Ina Hamuera Gundain Hler. A lot of you know this song with another air, but this is a particular version that I got from a neighbour of mine, Brian Danny O'Dónal. And it has a few different verses, but the story is about a mother and a daughter, the mother giving the daughter advice not to fall in love too early and not to marry too early. So a bit of fun. And the Collier's reel after it. So. So I had in a lick at doing any me, so I need no na helie. The neen va gogum is there she og, the neen va gogum is there she og, the neen va gogum is there she and grella she racy brog, so I had in a lick at doing any me, so I need no na helie. So I had in a lick at doing any me, so I need no na helie. Nyal tu a jay no hinjek pos, nyal tu a jay no hinjek pos, nyal tu a jay no hinjek pos, that a miss tu a tree jek bay tu more, so I ring a lick to an any me, so I need no na heli, so I ring a lick to an any me, so I need no na heli. So I had in a lick to an any me, so I need no na heli, so I had in a lick to an any me, so I need no na heli. Show me ban of Osco, show me ban of Osco, show me ban of Osco, so I go sucker in the greasy brog, so I had in a lick to an any me, so I need no na heli, so I had in a lick to an any me, so I need no na heli.
Safe and well. I'm delighted to be joining you for a couple of tunes as part of the online concert for Féile na Tána 2021. course, I'd like to thank Zoe and John for asking me to be part of this wonderful festival. And over the years, we've got such incredible memories, and I've had such incredible times in Carlingford. And we look forward to returning hopefully next year or the year after, and hopefully very soon we'll be all in the room together to celebrate live music and our Irish traditional music. I'm going to play a couple of reels for you. The first one is a reel called The Cabin Hunter, which I learned from an old archival recording from Paddy Taylor, West Limerick flute player who spent most of his life in London. The second one is called Jim Kennedy's Favourite, and the last one is a tune which was composed by Sir O'Donoghue's father, Paddy O'Donoghue. It's called The Road to Ballygareen, and the road to Ballygareen is an area behind Shannon Airport, and I'm sure many of us look forward to landing in Shannon Airport again when things ease. But I really hope you enjoyed them. Thanks so much to Zoe and John, and look forward to meeting you all hopefully very soon. Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you all hopefully very soon.
Hello everyone. Thank you to John and Zoe for inviting me to be part of the festival again. I really enjoy travelling up to Carlingford every year and being part of this amazing festival. And the concert is one of my favourite concerts of the year every year since I first started attending the festival. I so look forward to seeing all the different tutors perform and meeting all the great people that attend the festival too. I am here in my sitting room in Drumsna in County Leitrim, and this is the place for 2020 where I have done the most dancing, and never did I expect that this is where I would be dancing the most on my own, but through the computer with people from all over the world. So I've been lucky. It's been a beautiful experience getting to dance with so many people from around the world, but still very strange on my own.
here, but I can't wait to get back to normality and get dancing with everybody again and travelling to all the festivals. So hopefully for Féile na Tána 2022 we'll be back in action. Today I'm going to dance the Blackbird for you, and it's a version that I got from a great dancer called Patrick O'Dea from County Roscommon, and he learned this dance from people called Lily McAvoy and Mossy Walsh, and they learned these steps from the travelling dance master from North Kerry called Jeremiah Munillo, an amazing step dancer who in the 1920s didn't join the Gaelic League. Because back then in the Gaelic League when the Gaelic League was set up, they were inviting all the Irish dance teachers to join them, and then a set list of dances was asked for each teacher to teach. But not all of the dance teachers joined it, and Jeremiah Munillo was one of them, and that entailed then in him keeping his own style and teaching his own set steps that he created. And he had an amazing, really beautiful style, or Munster style dance they call it sometimes. So it's an old style step dance rather than the more modern version of the Blackbird, and there are several versions of the Blackbird, but this is Jeremiah Munillo's. And I'm going to be joined on flute by my great friend who I have been dancing with for at least 20 years from Foxford in County Mayo, Stephen Doherty. So thanks again to Zoe and John, and hopefully I'll see everybody next year. Slán.
We're delighted to be making this video for Féile na Tána 2021 online, but we're very hopeful that we'll get to see you all in person next year. We're going to play a tune that we composed together. This one is called Elach na Muck, which means the Pass of the Dolphin.
are you? I'm delighted to be part of this online concert for Féile na Tána this year, and thanks so much once again to Zoe and John for having me back, and look forward to being in Carlingford in real life again in the future. I'm going to play 2 step dances for you. The first one is called the Ace and Juice of Pipering, and the second one is called Rodney's Glory. And I learned both of these from the fiddle playing of Bobby Casey, a great player from the same neck of the woods as myself, West Clare.
Thank you. Hello, my name's Kevin Burke. I'm going to play a few tunes for you now. I'm going to start off with a waltz that was written by a friend of mine, a man called Cal Scott, who lives here in Portland. We recorded it a while ago on an album called Sweet. And the story of the tune is that Cal had a dream one night. In the dream, he was a little boy and he was dancing with his Aunt Stella. She was teaching him how to waltz. And what Cal found amusing about that was when his aunt was alive, she belonged to a religious group that disapproved strongly of dancing. So he thought it was quite funny that in his dream she should be back there teaching him how to waltz. So he couldn't resist the inclination to write a tune in her honour, and this is what he wrote, and it's called Stella's Waltz. And after that I'll play a couple of reels. there you go. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoy it and enjoy the rest of the music. See you in a while. Bye-bye.
Hello there, Dónal Lunny here. I'm going to play a piece that I wrote some years ago in honour of a great Donegal man by the name of Father O'Donnell. It's called Tribute to Father O'Donnell, and I'm lucky enough to have Zoe Conway and Mairtin O'Connor here to play it with me. So here we go, Tribute to Father O'Donnell.